Okay, so we're live on Facebook. It looks like Ohayo gozaimasu. Ohayo gozaimasu. Okay. If you don't already have the text, I sent out a link for you're seeing Facebook, for a PDF. This is the text that we're going to use. I don't know if everyone on Facebook can see it. We can see it. We have access to it. If you're in the WhatsApp group, I sent a link there. If not, get into contact with Yui-san or me or someone on Facebook, and we'll try to get you connected. This is our text. 部屋が3つあります。3つあります。Everyone, 部屋が3つあります。What is 部屋? Anyone know? A room or rooms. What is 3つ? Three. Three of them, right? Three things. Arimasu. What's arimasu? There is, right? There to be. There are 3 rooms. So I have 3 rooms, you could say. My house has 3 rooms or whatever. Move on to section 1. 私の家は狭いです。Everyone, 私の家は狭いです。We all know watashi, right? Me, I. What is watashi no? My, good. Watashi no ie? What's ie? House. We did that last week. Yeah. Semai. Do we know semai? Narrow, cramped, kind of small, right? Semai desu. We add desu to be polite. Watashi no ie wa semai desu. My house is small. My house is cramped. Okay? We're going to look at some adjectives today. I wonder if we know all of these. First, let's look at some places where we can live. What is this at the top left? Top left. Apato. Yeah, tatemono is building. We have several tatemono, several buildings. We have first apato. Does anyone live in apato? You live apato? Okay, apato ni sundemasu. What about this one? What's that? Mansion. Everyone, mansion. Mansion. Do we know what a mansion is? It's not a mansion. It's like, what is it? Like a condo, a bigger apartment building, right? Usually several stories. Mansion. I talked about this last week, right? Some people way back wanted to make bigger apartment buildings seem fancy, so they took the English word for mansion and they started using for condos or bigger apartments. Mansion. Does anyone live in a mansion? Condo? No? Not so much? How about this one on the bottom left? Ikkodate. Everyone, ikkodate. What is ikkodate? A standalone house. This is your regular house. It's not connected to anything. It's yours and yours alone. Maybe you have a yard. Maybe you have a garden. I don't know. Ikkodate. Ikkodate. You could also just say ie, right? A house, my home. Ikkodate. Does anyone live in ikkodate? You do, David and Ariane. Saul, you live in ikkodate? Yeah. I live in an ikkodate. Here's another one. Another ikkodate. Okay? Let's talk adjectives. How about semi? What we just talked about semi. What's that? Narrow, cramped, small space, right? Semi. Everyone, semi. What's the opposite? Everyone, hiroi. Hiroi. That means spacious, lots of space, right? Hiroi. Who lives in a semi house? Anybody? Everyone lives in, yours is semi. Yours is hiroi. I've been to your house. It's spacious. You got a lot of space, right? Everyone else is hiroi, right? Pretty much. I live in a 3-bedroom, 1 bath I used to live with 5 people.
What do you say?
Oh, between that? You could say like mama hiroi, mama semi. So let's see, we have semi over here, semi, and we have hiroi on the other side. Mama, right? Hiroi. semai. If you want to say kinda is mama. Mama semai. Kind of semi. Or mama hiroi. Kind of spacious. Those are more in the middle, right? Mama semai, mama hiroi. Or just semai or hiroi, right? That's a good question. How about akarui? What's akarui?
Right.
Bright, right? I don't. It's kind of akarui today. Not so much cloudy, right? It's cloudy. What's mama akarui? What's the opposite of akarui? Kurai, right? Kurai. It's, well, not so kurai right now. Kind of, right? Kurai. If your house is in like the shade of a big mansion, maybe your house is kurai often. Does anyone live in a akarui place? Mama akarui. Oh, okay. Maybe sometimes akarui. Sometimes you could say tokidoki. Tokidoki. Tokidoki akarui. Sometimes bright. We live in Florida, right? So often it rains. Sometimes it gets kurai, dark. How about what's atarashi? Newer, right? New, fresh, new. Atarashi. The opposite? Furui. Old. Okay, furui. You cannot use furui with people. Okay? Don't call a person furui. That's rude. All right? Oh, he's furui. Oh my goodness. That's not okay. There is. Toshitotteru, there's a bunch of words. Fuketteru, I think. Hoshi ga oi, many years. Okay, that's another way to say it. Let's just skip furui though, if you're talking about people. If you're talking about houses, it's fine, right? Atarashi, a new house. Or furui, an old house, right? Does anyone live in an atarashi house? Ie? Atarashi ie? No, furui ie. Furui, yeah, furui. My house was built 1965, I think. Furui. Totemo, if you want to say very, you're going to say totemo furui, very old. Totemo furui. Maybe not so very old for me, but some places. Chisai. Chisai. Anybody know what that is? Small size, right? What about the opposite? Oki. Everyone, oki. A big size. What's the difference, let me ask you, between chisai and oki and semai hiroi? What's the difference between those two words, those two pairs? Aryan, you know? Oh, thank you. Someone can't see the writing. So sorry. Oh. Yeah, this is what I've been writing on the board. Semai hiroi. Mama semai. Mama hiroi. Totemo hiroi. Totemo semai. Tokidoki means sometimes. Just a review. What's the difference between those two pairs? Hiroi semai and oki chisai.
One is about size, the other is about
But about what?
wait, real height.
Height? Height, okay. The way I think about it, hiroi and semai have to do with space, right? Like width, like you said, space. Whereas oki, chisai, has to do with actual, maybe height as well. Like the what? The size, more of the size, right? Yeah. Hiroi semai is like width or spacing. Oki chisai is the size. Does anyone live in a chisai house? Maybe it has lots of room, but it's smaller. Anyone live in an oki 小さい、yeah. 大きい。まあ大きい。まあ大きい。まあ小さい。まあ小さい。Yeah. Mine is まあ小さいかな Maybe? まあ小さい。Okay, we are going to do an activity. And they did number one for us. We have 4 questions here. 4 people are going to talk. We're going to listen. All right. Yamada-san is first. Yamada-san is going to talk about where she lives. She's going to tell us an adjective. Okay, what her house is like. They did it for us, but let's take a listen anyway. See if we can catch it. This will be 88. Let's see. Yamada-san. I hope this is loud.
1、
Oh my god.
私は東京に住んでます。私の家はアパートです。一人で住んでます。私の家は狭いです。
Alright, there's a lot of information. I want you to listen for the adjective. Which adjective? Of course, you should know already because it's marked. Let's try it again.
1、
Number 1.
私は東京に住んでます。私の家はアパートです。一人で住んでます。私の家は狭いです。
Did you catch it? What's her house like? Semai.
She requires someone with a small apartment.
Small apartment, right? Small apartment. She said some other things. We're going to get to that in a second. Let's do number 2. Sakai-san. Sakai-san. Here are your options. Akarui, kurai. 2 options. Let's listen.
2、私は北海道に住んでいます。私の家はマンションです。夫と住んでいます。私の家は明るいです。
One more time. Don't give the answer yet if you heard it. One more time.
2、私は北海道に住んでいます。私の家はマンションです。夫と住んでいます。私の家は明るいです。
Okay, she said it at the end. What's the description? Akarui. Could you hear it all? Akarui. It's bright. She lives in a bright place. Yeah.
Something in between Apato, what's that?
アパートに住んでいます。I'm living in an apartment. 住んでいます。
No. The second one. She said something about
Ah.
she said a mansion, but there's a second step after.
夫と住んでいますね。
私は北海道に住んでいます。
北海道に住んでいます。北海道 is the northern prefecture of Japan. I'm living in 北海道。
私の家はマンションです。
My house is a mansion.
夫と住んでいます。
夫と住んでいます。
What's that?
夫 is my husband. My husband with I'm living. 夫と住んでいます。And we're going to go over this in a second. 夫と住んでいます。
私の家は明るいです。
明るい right? Let's do number 3. 浅野さん。浅野さん。
3、
私は沖縄に住んでます。私の家は一戸建てです。家族と住んでます。私の家は古いです。
Alright, one more time. I hope everyone on Facebook can hear. I don't know.
3、
私は沖縄に住んでます。私の家は一戸建てです。家族と住んでます。私の家は古いです。
Which one? Furui. His place is old. And he lives in Okinawa. That's interesting. I'll talk about that in a sec. Number 4, the last one. Ogawa-san. Let's listen to Ogawa-san.
4、
4.
私は大阪に住んでいます。 私の家は一戸建てです。妻と住んでいます。私の家は大きいです。
One more time. Oh.
4、
私は大阪に住んでいます。私の家は一戸建てです。妻と住んでいます。私の家は大きいです。
What is his house like? Huh? Big, right? Oki. He lives in an Oki house. Did anyone catch where he lives? Osaka. Yeah, let's look at this map really quick. I'm sure most of us, or all of us, are familiar with Japan in some way, shape, or form. Hokkaido is at the top, very cold sometimes. Tokyo is, the busybody place where everybody is, business. Like New York, sure. Osaka. Osaka is more center of Japan. We get a lot of comedians from Osaka for some reason. I don't know. People from Osaka have a very Genki personality, energetic, kind of brighter, usually. Almost like what? Almost like Latinos? Okay, sure. Osaka. That's the Central America of Japan, I guess. Oh yeah, very flat. Tend to be, right? That's the stereotype, at least, right? How about Okinawa? We know Okinawa, right? Beach. That's the picture. Beach, right? This is the southern islands of Japan. My fiance is living there right now. Okay, let's move on to some of these phrases that they used in this in the problem that we just did. Let's look at the first one. Everyone, 私は東京に住んでます。住んでいます。住んでます。Okay? I live where? In Tokyo. I live in Tokyo, right? You could put whatever you want. So, do we all know? Well, people online don't know. There are some online who I don't think know hiragana. Someone write in Roman. 私は Right? As for me, どこに somewhere に住んでいます。住んでいます。And again, this you, right, sound kind of goes away. 私はどこに住んでいます。somewhere に住んでいます。Put in a place. Give me a place. フロリダに住んでいます。Everyone, 私はフロリダに住んでます。Yeah, you could put Florida. What else? Where else? Kagoshima, another part of Japan. Kagoshima. I lived in Shimane, so Shimaneに住んでいます。Where else? How about Miami, right? Miami に住んでいます。Miami. Washington. You could put any. Huh? Los Angeles. Most Japanese will shorten it to Los に住んでいます。Huh? Yeah, it's very, right? Very simple. Los Angeles. Yeah. Atlanta. Yeah. Atlanta に住んでいます。Alright, that's fine. We have a bunch of different places. Oftentimes, you don't need to say 私は. If it's obvious, right? If you're talking about yourself, you could leave it out. Just boom, フロリダに住んでいます. You could say also this. アメリカに住んでいます。or カナダに住んでいます。ロシアに住んでいます。You know the place? ドイツ、Germany, right? ドイツにフランス、ブラジル、ポルトガル、right? Spain. This is kind of broad though, right? I would only say this if I was chatting online with a random stranger. アメリカに住んでいます。I'm living in America, right? But if you're face to face, getting to know someone, maybe you will say, マイアミに住んでいます。Or, and I don't want to write this because it's long, フォートラルデルに住んでいます。Right? Fort Lauderdale, yeah.
Now, what if someone is saying Hiroshima?
Hiroshima?
I live in Chugo.
Hiroshima.
Yeah, Hiroshima City.
Yeah.
But then the region around it, what region is not that of Chugo?
Chugoku, yes. Chugoku can mean China, but it can also mean the region, right? Chugoku.
What if they say Chugo?
Chubu, yeah, yes, you could say Chubu. Most people will say the prefecture, right? So, I'm living in Shimane. I'm living in Hiroshima. I'm living in Kanto, right? Kansai, huh?
Yeah, Kanto is a region.
Right.
You have not just Tokyo, you also have Marathi,
Mm-hmm.
and then Saitama,
Mm-hmm.
Kanazawa, and so on.
A bunch of different regions, right? If you want to be specific, be specific. I live in Miami. Miamiに住んでいます, right? How about the next line? 私の家はアパートです. Everyone, 私の家はアパートです. Again, you could change apato to any kind of space that you live in, right? 私の家はマンションです. 私の家は一戸建てです, right? You wouldn't say 私の家は家です. I don't think I've ever heard that before. This we're describing, right? We're describing the space we live in.
Well, what about if it's a single room apartment?
Single room apartment. Then you'd say 部屋が一つのアパートです. I would say that. 部屋が一つのアパートです. おはようございます. Okay? How about this one? 一人で住んでいます. Everyone, 一人で住んでいます. What is 一人で? Does anyone know? Alone, by yourself, right? One person. I'm living alone. Look at the note on the side here. 一人で, you could also say what? 家族と友達と, right? What is と doing? With, right? With someone, with something. If you want to say with my family, oh wow, this marker was not good. With my family, right? 家族と you need to at the end. You could say 友達 if you want. 友達. If you are, let me make sure Facebook can see the board. Okay. If you are living with, I don't know, a partner, like a boyfriend or a girlfriend or a husband or a wife, you would put them here too. Boyfriend, you could say boyfriend to, or 彼氏, that's the more Japanese way, I guess. 彼氏, boyfriend, girlfriend, 彼女, 夫 is my husband, right? 夫, and wife, 妻. To, either way, right? To, you need to every time. When do you not need to?
It's not the same as saying
To 一緒に with, along with, together with, right? To 一緒に You know, I would actually say that is the same to. When would you not use to though? Or mo, yeah, I also live with this person. But what is printed there? Hitori de, right? With hitori de, no to. That's by itself, right? 一人で。
Only the state.
一人で. Yeah, one person by oneself, right? By myself. By myself, literally. I live by myself. Anybody live 一人で? 家族と? 家族か. Me too, 家族と. Oh, you have your 妻と, right? That's good. 妻と住んでいます, right? I'm living with. And the last one, 私の家は狭いです. So now we're describing, everyone, 私の家は狭いです. Okay, you could again put anything you want for the semi, right? 広い、大きい、小さい、明るい、暗い, etc., etc. Any questions on this kind of progression? Simple, right? Perfect. Let's just go down the list together. We're going to say it at the same time. せーの。私は東京に住んでいます。Do you want to say it with me or after me? Start over?
Yes.
Okay, ready? せーの。私は東京に住んでいます。Next. 私の家はアパートです。Next. 一人で住んでいます。And last. 私の家は狭いです。Very good. What we're going to do is can do 16. If you haven't been to the Marugoto website, this website accompanies our lesson. And what we're going to do is go to topic. We are on topic 4, home. We're going to do can do 16. Come on. Come on. This is not my laptop, so. Oh, yeah. So, do you know if you have tapping function on this laptop?
Click that arrow at the end.
No.
Okay, orange.
Oh, it was loading. There we go. Okay. Normally that works. I'm going to play the English as well so you guys can see it. All right, let's listen to this video. Asking Miss Ueda about her house.
上田さんはどこに住んでいますか？大阪に住んでいます。そうですか。一戸建てですか？はい、一戸建てです。上田さんの家は新しいですか？いいえ、古いです。でも明るいです。
Okay, we're going to play that again. Let's see, they want to see the screen. 1 second. There we go. Okay. Demo. Does anyone know demo? But, however, exactly. One more time. Asking Miss Ueda. See if you can follow it.
上田さんはどこに住んでいますか？大阪に住んでいます。そうですか。一戸建てですか？はい、一戸建てです。上田さんの家は新しいですか？いいえ、古いです。でも明るいです。
Okay, where does she live? Osaka, right? She said Osaka ni sundeimasu, right? I live in Osaka. What is her house like? Ikodate and furui, right? It's an old standalone house. Demo, but it's akarui. It's bright, right? Let's try it without the English. See if you can get it. Only gonna play the Japanese.
上田さんはどこに住んでいますか？大阪に住んでいます。そうですか。一戸建てですか？はい、一戸建てです。上田さんの家は新しいですか？いいえ、古いです。でも明るいです。
What did she also said? So desu ka. What is so desu ka?
Oh, I see.
Oh, I see, right? This is your standard reply in Japanese. Let's try it ourselves. Let's do it. Tell Mai and Taichi about your house. Okay?
国ではどんな家に住んでいますか？
Okay.
へえ、そうですか。
そうですか. Let's try it again. I'll pause it this time. Sometimes these videos are like really fast, too fast. Okay, tell them about your house.
国ではどんな家に住んでいますか？
Okay, they give us an example. Let's try this. Ready? マンションに住んでいます。新しいです。大きいテレビがあります。Alright, this means I live in a kind of condo, apartment house, they write. It's new. We have a big TV, right? TV is what? Well, in Japanese? テレビ, right? 大きいテレビ, a big TV があります. How about, what's true for you guys? Use this format. What's true for you? 小さい家に住んでいます。Okay? 古いです。大きいテレビがあります。Okay, yeah. You can say 大きなテレビがあります。You could say that too. Either one. 大きな, that's another way to say it. 大きな or 大きい Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
Yeah, but now is more like for, where's the Chinese origin and
When it's a non-adjective, yeah. Yeah. 大きい is interesting. 大きい is interesting. Also 小さい too. 小さい、小さな. Right? You can do both. It's versatile, right? So either one is fine. 大きなテレビがあります。大きいテレビがあります。Either way. Sao, what kind of house do you live in? 大きいアパート。大きい家、OK。大きい家、that's fine. に住んでいます。You live in a big house, right? 大きい家. Very good. Do you have a big TV song? No? 小さいテレビがあります。Right? I have a small TV. Oh, that's sad. Okay. You don't watch TV? Oh, that's all right. That's good. Oh, let's add who we live with. Who do we live with? 妻と住んでいます。家族と住んでいます。妻と住んでいます。Very good. 妻と息子と住んでいます。妻と息子と住んでいます。Very good. How much time we got? We're at 10:40. We're going to end soon. Might as well start the next one. Do you guys know these words? Things in the house? We've got terebi, right? We know terebi. Bed. You know bed. Aircon. There's our aircon, right? How about table? How about sofa? Do we have sofa here? No sofa, right? Unfortunately. Isu. Do we have isu? We have isu, right? What is this? Piano. Piano. What is this thing that I'm live streaming? Pasokon, right? Or computer, or laptop. There's a few words we can do. Okay, I'm gonna move on. Let's skip down to this dialogue in the center here. Everyone, 私の家には部屋が 一つあります。Alright, that's kind of a long sentence. Let's break it down. 私の家. What is 私の家? My house. 庭. What is 庭?
Inside.
In my house. Good. 私の家には in my house. What do we have? We have some things. What is 部屋?
There's a room.
Rooms, right? 一つ.
Single.
Yeah, 一つ, right? One. I have one room. Okay? あります. あります is the verb, right? I have or there is one room. There exists one room, right? In my house. In my house, I have one room. Let's do the whole thing. Ready? After me. 私の家には部屋が一つあります. Ready? Oh. Go. Say no. Ready? 私の家には部屋が一つあります. Okay, good. I have one room. Look, here's some numbers for you to use. 一つ, everyone, 一つ、二つ、三つ、四つ、五つ、六つ. That's 1 through 6, okay? And these numbers are for items, physical items. Oh my goodness. Okay, how many rooms do you have in your house? 一つ? Really? Okay. 四つ? 三つ? Okay, for me, 三つ. Right? 三つ. 三つあります. I have 3. What about the next one? Everyone, ベッドがあります. I have, right? I have a what? I have a bed. ベッドがあります. エアコンもあります. I have a what? What is the mo? What is the mo? Also, I also have an air conditioner. Thank God. Some houses don't. You go to California, there's a lot of houses without aircon. How about the last one? Everyone, テレビはありません. All right. What does that mean? Don't have a TV. You have a TV, right? Yeah. Arian, do you have テレビ? You have あります? テレビありますか? Do you have あります? Okay. I have テレビ. I have a few TVs in my house. あります. Okay. What we're going to try to do is this activity before time runs out. What time is it? Yeah, we have some time. Let's try to do this listening activity. 4 people. They're going to say how many things they have in their house. They did number 1 for us. Let's listen to number 1. This is 94. Okay. 94.
1、
Number 1.
私の家には部屋が一つあります。ベッドがあります。エアコンもあります。テレビはありません。
That was our dialogue, right? We just did that. Same thing. 1, 1, 1, 0. Let's try number 2 because we're limited on time. Sakai-san. Sakai-san.
2、
Number 2.
私の家には部屋が3つあります。テレビがあります。エアコンはありません。ベッドもありません。
Okay, we'll talk about it. Hold on, one more time. See if you can get it.
2、
2.
私の家には部屋が3つあります。テレビがあります。エアコンはありません。ベッドもありません。
Did we catch it? How many rooms? 3つ. 3, right? 3つ. How many? What'd she say next? テレビ.
I would say that you didn't say the number.
She said a number. Wait, hold on. Terebi arimasu. That means you could put 1 for that if you want. I have a TV, basically. Or there are TVs. That's true. For the purposes of this class, we're going to put 1. Let me confirm. Hold on. 2.
私の家には部屋が3つあります。
That's 3 heya.
テレビがあります。
Okay, so we'll put 1 for that.
エアコンはありません。
Oh.
ベッドもありません。
So how many earphone?
0.
0. So we'll put 3. There's 1 terebi. There's 0 aircon. And then there's how many beddo? What does she sleep on? Futon. A futon. It's really just bedding, right? That you lay down and you. A thick mattress, right? Yeah. Futon. Yeah. So don't be surprised when people say, "Oh, beddo arimasen." I don't have a bed, right? Let's try number 3. Asano-san. Asano-san.
3、
Number 3.
私の家には部屋が4つあります。テレビがあります。ベッドが3つあります。エアコンが4つあります。
One more time in case you didn't catch it.
3、
私の家には部屋が4つあります。テレビがあります。ベッドが3つあります。エアコンが4つあります。
How many rooms? 4つ. 4 rooms, right? 部屋が4つ. And I didn't write any of that down, so I totally forgot what he said. Hold on, I'm gonna play.
3、
Terebi is, he just said arimasu, right? So 1, we'll say 1 terebi. Which order was terebi? Terebi is over here, so I'll do it like that. Beddo? 3つ? Okay, 3つ, there's 3, right? And aircon? 4つ. Why? Do you think this is a coincidence?
Yeah. It's mostly unit per room.
Per room, right? One wall unit, right? Pretty much. Ogawa-san, this is the last one. Ogawa-san.
4、
私の家には部屋が6つあります。テレビが2つあります。ベッドも2つあります。エアコンが5つあります。
All right, let's one more time.
4、
私の家には部屋が6つあります。テレビが2つあります。ベッドも2つあります。エアコンが5つあります。
He said, "Heya ga," and if you don't know, let me give you the numbers. Heya ga mutsu. 6 rooms. He lives large, right?
Yeah.
6 rooms. How many? What was the next one?
5 ACs.
5 ACs. Aircon ga 5つ, right? 5つ. 5. So aircon ga 5つ. How about terebi? 2つ. ベッドも2つ, right? ベッドも2つ. テレビも2つ. This should look like the setup there. Okay, normally we would do this part, one for ourselves, and then ask a neighbor. We're out of time, so we'll get to do that next week. If you guys want to come next week, don't forget, it's first come, first serve sign up. Okay, you have to sign up with Yui-san. Let her know. We should have room for like 5 people. Thank you guys for coming. I think one person said they would come but did not. We're also going to stream on Facebook, so if you ever want to watch online or you can't come, Aru-kun, kawaii. Okay? Otherwise, thank you for coming. That link, we'll also use the link for next week, okay? Otherwise, thank you. See you guys. I'm going to stop the Facebook Live.